Are you out of your mind, kid? John paced as I sat on the bottom step of the stairs at the door just inside his home, regretting ever going to the art gallery. I guess I didn't think, I said. You didn't think? The most ruthless crime boss in the mob has the most beautiful wife in the world, and you didn't think there might be a teeny tiny problem with having her come to my home for lunch. Christ, I'll lose my job. John shook his head. I'll lose both gigs. H. Those guys guard their wives like they guard their diamonds. They get wind of this, or worse, think it's more than a lunch and we're done. My stomach turned a bit as I lowered my head and then looked up. Don't you think you're being just a bit overdramatic? No, I don't. And let me tell you why. They thought Terry was after one of their girlfriends. Just a girlfriend. And last spring, only part of his foot washed up on the beach. I'm telling you, man, these guys don't mess around. And anyway, you should know this better than anyone, you damn fool. Ain't you down here on account of your father's debt? John was in a panic. It's not a debt. I countered his premise. They lied. They got it wrong. I don't know how, but my father was never involved with them. They got his name somehow and found out he was an accountant, and I don't know. It just blew up into this made-up debt. John's eyes widened. It's her. John finally sat down on the step next to me. What's her? I asked, somewhat confused. She's been watching you and wanted you or something. So she planted the lie. She knows these men. She knew they'd come after your father, and then after you. She knew they'd bring you to Havana. Oh man, my friend. She's playing you like an old fiddle. What are you talking about, John? I laughed. Watching me? How? I'm in New York. You're famous, kid. Maybe she saw it as a way out. John shrugged his shoulders. That's insane. Come on, it's fine. Let's just get on with it. I stopped to ponder the idea, and, as if on cue, the soft knock at the door sent both our hearts racing. With eyebrows raised toward me, John opened the door. Marta Malone was carrying a basket on her arm, covered in a blue handkerchief. The smell of fresh bread and grapes overwhelms us, and soon our unlikely gathering, seated at John's poolside table, sharing bread, wine, and cheese, began. Feeling the effects of the wine and sun more than usual, or maybe it was just her smile, I reached toward Marta and patted her leg, as she had done to me weeks before. Not startled in the least, she returned the gesture. The sun, sinking in the sky, signaled to us it was time for another set at the Formosa. Will you be joining your husband this time tonight? John asked as he stood with Marta. I understand you're a bit of a Hector Wallace fan. John winked back at me and laughed as he walked Marta to the door. Wait. She ran back to me and whispered in my ear. Thank you. Of course. But you brought the lunch. Shouldn't I be thanking you? Marta winked with a smile, and I watched the two leave the patio. What was happening to me? Looking at the pool's reflective water, I kicked off my shoes and sat on its edge, dangling my toes in it. John returned. He lit up a cigar and sat back down next to the pool. You're right, kid. She's a peach. I know. And married, John added with a laugh. I know. John leaned in closer. To the mob. And that too. I sighed, closing my eyes. I lifted my face to the warm sun. John sat for a minute, puffing his cigar. Suddenly he looked down at me. Wait a minute, you aren't gone on this girl? No, of course not. I lied. With that, I jumped up, tearing my shirt off, and dove into John's pool. Bastard, John laughed. Get out of there, fool. We've got a gig, remember? I splashed John, laughing. Man, you are a young punk. Get out of my pool. In a short 3 hours, Marta masterfully changed John's opinion. The talk at the table had been only of art, music, and all the possibilities Fidel Castro could bring for the Cuban people. The hope felt in that simple afternoon was palpable.